My name is Mabeze Pedro, and people know me as Uncle Kante. So, you are welcome to Better Faith e-learning platform. Today, we're looking at some of angles of polygon for those that are in JSS2. Some of angles of a polygon, JSS2 class. So this is the first topic that we'll be having in third term, probably when school resumes. So you better utilize this opportunity, listen attentively so that you grab something before the time comes. So some of angles of the polygon. Now let's look at the various polygons that we have on the board. So we have polygons like triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, and decagon. Of course, I believe you were taught what polygon is all about. It's a two-dimensional figure. It's a two-dimensional figure. For example, this is Y and this is S axis. By the time you close them, this becomes a polygon. And this is a polygon with four sides. We call it quadrilateral. So, alright. Now, as you can see, polygon has sides. Polygon has sides. The first one here is triangle. The word tri means three sides. This side, and this side. Or it could be in this form, which is a right angle triangle. This is like a quadrilateral triangle, three sides. So we have a quadrilateral four side, like the square I drew on the board. We also have pentagon having five sides, a shape that looks in this form. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a pentagon. If you continue, we have hexagon, heptagon having 7 sides, octagon 8 sides, nonagon 9 sides, decagon 10 sides. See this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said before, for pentagon. You can also draw for hexagon, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you count the number of sides, it gives you 6, which is 4 hexagon, so to speak. Now, our major aim today is to concentrate on the formula that we use to solve the interior angles of a polygon. On the board, the sum of interior angles of a polygon, sum of interior angles, which is S, is given as n minus 2 bracket 180 degree. I come again, n minus 2 bracket 180 degree. Of course, this S represents sum of interior angles of the polygon. Then n here represents number of sides. Okay, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So please do not forget that S represents sum of sides of the angle. What are the sides? Let me draw another figure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's use pentagon for instance. Let's look at the interior angle. The interior angle means the angles inside the polygon. The angles inside within the polygon. So here we have one angle here, another angle here, angle here. The angle is formed between two straight lines, two intersecting straight lines. And this is a straight line when they meet, angle will form. Another one here. So all these ones, let me use A, B, C, D, E to represent the interior angle. So the interior angles of this polygon, that is A plus B plus C plus D plus E, gives you what? The sum of the interior angles, that is the side angle. Remember that angles are being measured or represented in degree. They can say yes, 10 degree, 15 degree. They can even put alphabet and ask you to find the value of what? The alphabet. So please take note. Then if you want to determine the value of each angle, to know the size of each angle of this polygon, the size of each angle, of course, the formula that is to be used to find the size of each angle becomes each interior angle. That is one of them. To know the size of each interior angle, that is one of the angles. The size of this one, let's use one theta. The size of each interior angle, theta. What do? You say sum of angles, that's all the angles here. Let's call this one theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, theta what? 4. To know the size of each one, you sum up all the thetas here. That is theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 plus theta 4 plus theta 5. That is sum of all the angles. Divided by what? Number of sides. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of sides. So that is the formula for you. Now, quickly, we'll look at few examples on the sum of interior angles of a polygon. Alright, so the question here with us is the sum of angles of a polygon is 1,800 degrees. The sum of interior angles of a polygon is what? 1,800 degrees. As I'm standing here, I don't know the polygon. They only said the sum of all the angles. Let's assume that the polygon is like this. I don't even know the way it is. But for instance, all the angles within this polygon, adding all the angles, maybe here could be 80, 90, 200. If you sum up all the angles, it will give you what? 1,800 degrees. Now, calculate the number of sides of the polygon. That's where the problem is. To find the number of sides of the polygon, I cannot guess that. But you can only do that through the use of what? Formula. So calculate the number of sides of what? The polygon. Remember, there is a formula that is given to us to be used in this kind of a situation. That formula is for interior angles. So we now go back and say sum of interior angles or sum of angles of a polygon, so to speak, equals n minus 2 bracket 180 degree, or I say times 180 degree, as the case may be. But looking at the question, please, in mathematics, always learn how to understand question before you start solving. Otherwise, you end up making a mistake. So let's analyze this question. The sum of angles of a polygon. The sum of angles of a polygon is 1,800 degrees. It means they have given us what S represents. That is sum of angles of a polygon. So whenever you see this sum of angles of a polygon, you put what? 1,800 degrees. So, but the problem here is that we don't know the number of sides, which is n. Of course, I have defined what each of the terms means. Okay. So we don't know n, the number of sides, but we are given sum of interior angle. That is, the sum of interior angle is this one. So whenever you see this sum of interior angle, please replace it or substitute with what? 1,800. So we now say 1,800 degrees equals to, we are looking for n minus 2 bracket 180 degree. We don't know the number of sides. That is what I'm looking for. Number of sides. It not give us the n. So let's. There are two ways you can solve this. Either you use this 180 degree to open a bracket, or quickly just divide both sides by what's attached to a bracket. The equation of this bracket, which is 180 degree. For it to be what? Simpler. So let me say divide both sides by 180. So 1,800 degrees divided by 180 degree, which is 180. So that this bracket can be set free. Equals n minus 2 bracket 180 divided by what? 180 degree. Hope you are following me, students. It's alright. So divide both sides by 180 degree. 180 cancel what? 180. This side is gone. Remaining n minus 2. Okay. Then here, let's simplify it. 0 cancel what? 0. We now have 180 divided by 18, which is equal to n minus 2. Remember, I'm looking for n, which is number of sides that is not given to us. Alright. So let's divide this one further. What can go? 18 here, 1. 18 into 18 is also what? 1. We now have what left? 10. It becomes 10 equals to n minus 2. Hope you are following me. I divided 18 by 18 and I got 1. I brought it up. So this one, 0, make me 10 equals n minus 2. Are you following, student? It's alright. So at this stage, as mathematician, we have an equation here. What do you do? This is a linear equation. You quickly collect like terms so that you can determine the value of n, which is the unknown. We are looking for the number of sides. I have already defined that in the beginning. So collecting like terms becomes 10. This minus 2 goes this way, crosses sign of inequality. Becomes what? Plus 2. Because going to the left hand side. Plus 2 equals what? N. 10 plus 2 gives us what? 12. So 12 equal to n. And at the same time, n equal to 12. That's what I used to tell my students in those days. Peter equal to Paul, Paul equal to Peter. They are what? The same thing, equal to each other. So therefore, the number of sides of the polygon for the question. Number of sides of the polygon is what? 12. Number of sides of the polygon is what? 12. So the polygon has 12 sides. You can see that it is even bigger than decagon. So I wonder how that should look like. I believe example 1 is okay for us, right? We'll now move straight to example 2. The question is, the interior angles of a hexagon are 100 degrees, 89 degrees, 150 degrees, 180 degrees, 95 degrees, and S degrees. Find the value of S. S is the unknown angle. Hope you are following me, students. It's alright. Find the value of what? Value of S. First of all, what shape was given to us? It is hexagon. And hexagon has how many sides? 6 sides. So, first of all, you have to underline the word hexagon. Then, you will now draw the shape hexagon and fix in all these values into the shape. So, let's draw hexagon. Hexagonal shape is drawn like this. 1, 2, having 6 sides. I've given it before. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, don't mind the diagram, we can do better than this. This is hexagonal shape. So all the angles located, they are what? Let's say here is 100 degrees, 100 degrees. Here, let's take this to be 89 degrees. Hope you are seeing me. Here is 150 degrees. Then here, we have 118 degrees. Here, 95 degrees. Then here, the unknown angle, which is S degree. Although some persons may tell you that drawing this diagram is necessary, but it will enhance your understanding. So that you know the shape. This is an hexagon. 1, it has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is hexagonal shape. Our concern is to find the value of this unknown angle, which is S. One of the interior angles in this hexagon was not given to us. That is this S. Others, we were given. So what do we do? We know the formula for sum of interior angles of any polygon, be it hexagon, pentagon, nonagon, decagon. What is the formula? State it. So sum of interior angle, sum of what? Interior angle of a polygon is equals n minus 2 times 180 degree. You can see bracket 180, they are same thing. That is 180 or bracket 180 degree, they are what? Same thing. So we don't know the value of what? This angle is. So please, my problem here is this hexagon. They have given us the number of sides of the hexagon. The sum of interior angle of a polygon is n minus 2 in bracket 180 degree. Now, looking at this hexagonal shape, of course I told you what it's all about, 6 sides. The sum of all the interior angle, this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this equals this. They gave us n number of sides of this polygon, unlike the example 1, as I said earlier. So our number of sides, hexagon has 6 sides. So n equal to what? 6 for what? Hexagon. Whenever the name of the shape is mentioned, please go and check the number of sides. I gave it to you on the table. Alright, so by substitution, sum of interior angles, like sum of all these angles inside angles, they are called interior, they are inside. So you now say 89 degrees plus 100 degrees plus 118 degrees plus S degree, which is unknown, plus 95 degrees plus 150 degrees equals our n for hexagon is 6 minus 2 bracket what? 180 degrees. So you can see how we have summed up all the interior angles of this hexagon. So what do you do? By rearranging collected items, bringing the numbers to one side, alphabet to one side. Alright, so let's sum up all the angles here. Just go to the outside of your note. Quickly say 100 degree plus, I don't know if you can add, plus 89 degrees, then plus 150 degrees, plus 118 degrees, plus 95 degrees. Okay, so sum up all these ones. Let's do it like a kg. So 8 plus 5, of course, is 13. 13 plus 9, not say 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You have 22. So that out 2. You carry 2 to this side. You add up. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Plus 1, 16. 16 plus 9, that's 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Rather 5 and what? Move 2 to this side. Then 2 plus, this one is 3, 4, 5. Now I have what? 5, which is 552. So by the time you sum up everything here, it gives you 5, it gives you 552 degree plus our S degree, so no angle, equals, please subtract 2 from 6, you have 4, which is 4 bracket 180 degree. So open bracket through multiplication becomes 180 degree multiplied by 4. 4 times 0 class is what? Is 0. Put down your 0. Then 4 times 8, 8 times 4 is 32. Go to multiplication table. So let's write down 2. Take it to the side. Then 4 times 1 is 4. Plus that 3 gives you what? 7. So it's 720 degree. So this side we have 552 degree plus S degree equal to 720 degree. In example 1, when I got to this step, this last line, I call it linear equation. You have to collect items. So quickly, let's collect items to get the value of S. So S already here, so no need. Push or take this 552 to the right hand side. Remember that this 552 is having an invisible positive sign. An invisible positive sign. So S degree equals to the first number here after equal to is what? 720 degree. So that invisible plus here goes this way, crosses the sign of inequality, becomes what? Minus. So minus 552 degree. So subtract 2. You don't have to subtract. You use this when you're in the primary school. Minus 552. So what do you do here? You borrow. So can you borrow 1 from here? Borrow 1. Here becomes this. Put it here. Becomes 10. 10 minus 2 is what? Is 8. Then you go to this side. 1 cannot subtract what? 5. Because 1 is less than 5. So borrow 1 from 7. Here remaining 6. You put the 1 here because what? 11. 11 minus 5 gives you what? 6. Then here we have what? 6. 6 minus 5 gives you what? 1. So the answer now becomes S equal to what? 168 degree. So that means the value of S in this interior angle that's not known is what? 168 degree. Hope you are following. I believe it is clear. Alright. I still don't understand so. So we are done with example 2. And the answer gave us 168 degree for the size of the unknown interior angle. So example 3, the question is one interior angle of irregular polygon is given as 165 degree. Find A, the number of sides the polygon has. B, the sum of the angles of the polygon. Of course, by now we should know the number of sides. That's our n. It's what the n. I'm not giving that one. Please, I would like you to pay attention to the question. Read and understand carefully. They said one interior angle. One means each interior angle. Only one. They give only one. So if this is a polygon, they only give us 1 to be what? 165. Other interior angles, this, they are not given. So take note. So one interior angle of irregular. Another keyword here is irregular polygon. Irregular polygon is a polygon in which all the angles, all the interior angles, they are equal. So if this one is 165, the rest will be 165, 165, 165. I don't know the number of sides of the polygon. That's why you say you should calculate the number of what? Sides of the polygon. So irregular polygon has equal angles and equal sides. Hope you are following me, students. It's alright. So how do we find the number of sides of the polygon? So we don't know n. We only know that sum of interior angles of a polygon, interior angles, is given as what? The formula n minus 2, bracket what? 180 degree. Sum of interior angles, sum of all of them, not only one. They give us only one interior angle. So we cannot just come here and write 165 degree equal to n minus 2 bracket 180. It will be wrong because give us what? Just one angle. How about the other angles? We don't know them. But remember that other angles, they are what? Equal to what? 165 degree. So what do we do now? As a sensible mathematician, since we don't know the size of the remaining angles, just better say 165 multiplied by what? The size of the unknown what? Angles. We now use n to represent the sides of what? The unknown interior angles, because all the angles, they are what? Equal. That's why it's called a regular polygon. So what you have to say 165 degree times the other angles given to us, of which they don't mention. Are you getting me, student? This n means other angles that are not mentioned could be S 165, 165. I don't know how many I did. That's why I'm using n. I think better of n. So equals to what? 1 n minus 2 bracket what? 180 degree. Oh class, you understand the reason why I wrote this n here? I multiply this 165 times n because other angles they're not given. And 165 is the same as all the what? Interior angles. So we don't know, they want to find that n. Alright. So what do we do here? Just open bracket. This times that. We have this times this, we have 165 degree n equals 180 times n, we have 180 degree n. I am opening the bracket. And 180 times 2, it gives us what? 360 degree. So use this 180 to open the bracket. You get 180 n. The 180 times minus 2, you have minus what? 360 degree. Well, this place, you don't have any problem. What do you do here? Just quickly collect what? Like terms. So let's collect like terms. You can collect anyhow as far all the alphabet are in one side. Alright. So let me bring 360 here and take this 165 to this side. So this 360 is having minus 360. When it goes to this side, it becomes what? Plus 360. It's still plus. So 360 degree equals the right hand side. We already have 180 degree n minus. There's still plus here. So if this 165 degree goes this side, it becomes what? Minus 165 degree. So please, you just do the little calculation. And I say 180 degree minus 165. Subtract. Cancel minus 5. No, it's not possible. So you borrow from here. Borrow from here becomes, cancel one from here. For instance, 2 it becomes what? 10. 10 minus 5, we have 5. 7 minus 6, we have what here left? Plus, we have 1. Then 0, 1 minus 1 is what? 0. So there is 0 here. It does not make any sense. So here we now have what left? 1 round. We now have 15 degree. So here 360 degree equal to what? 15 n. Okay, sorry for putting the degree because it's not an angle. 15 what? Degree. Alright, so quickly, what do we do here? We already have 360 degree equals to what? 15 n. As mathematician, the coefficient of n is 15. So divide by what? 15 to get a what? Value of n, which is the number of sides. So 360 degree over 15 equals to 15 n over what? 15. 15 cancel 15. We have n left. So n becomes 360 over 15. So if you like using calculator, learn how to divide it to head. Okay? Right, so what can go? What can go? People think. Let's say 3 into 15. It gives us what? 5. Are you following? Then 3 into 3 is 1. 3 into 6 is what? Is 2. So now have what left? We have 120 over 5. You continue your division. 5 here, 1. 5 into 12 will give us 2. Remember what? 2. Put the 2 back here. Then 5 into 20 gives us how many? 4. So now have what? N equals to what? 24. Hence, now say hence, or therefore, the number of sides of the polygon, are you with me, students? Polygon is what? 24. So the number of sides of polygon is what? 24. Are you getting it? So that is that. Then lastly, to calculate the sum of the angles of polygon, the formula we are familiar with it, this formula. So the sum of the angles of polygon, sum of angles of polygons, what the formula is n minus 2 bracket what? 180 degree. I've been saying this from the beginning. So we don't know sum of angles, that's what we should find. So sum of angles, sum of what? Angles equals our n has been determined to be what? 24. That's number of sides. So just substitute here. Bam. Put 24 here minus 2 bracket what? 180 degree. Subtract 2 from 24. You have what left? You have 22 left. So 22 multiply by what? 180 degree. So if I were you, now to multiply now. Don't use calculator. Go to the side of the note. Just see 180 times what? 22. Multiply. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 8 is 16. You write down what? 6. Carry on. Bring it here. 2 times 1 is what? 2. Plus that one gives you what? 3. Then 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 8 is 16. You write down what? 6. Bring down 1 here. Then 2 times 1, 2. Plus that one is 3. You now add up. You have 0, 6. 3 plus 6. You have what? 9, 3. So your answer is now what? 3960 degree. Why is it in degree? Because it is what? Sum of interior what? Angles. I believe it is clear, class. Hope you understand. So you go to your mathematics textbook. Please don't forget. Go to your mathematics textbook. Practice unfailingly. Exercise. Your master's book is essential maths. Exercise 18.3. Please, so begin from question number 1 to 9. Solve all the questions. Question 1 to 9. Please, thank you very much. So, see you next class on Monday.